Sup guys, Time here. It's been too long again, but it's time for a new world update. So the name of Minecraft 1.12 is the World of Color update, and that theme is continuing on in my world now. So that thing in front of you is called the greenhouse, as you probably could have guessed by the title, and it's basically a large flower farm. I've been wanting to build this thing for a very long time now, basically ever since I first started playing on this world pretty much. And I finally got around to do it, and in this video I'm going to give you a tour of it. As you can see from the outside, this building looks like two different buildings put together. So this is the greenhouse part of the greenhouse, and this is the entrance part. Now I built the entrance in this style for a reason, because on one of my old survival worlds I had two farms that were built in this kind of style. There are a couple of differences obviously. First and foremost, this is blue cement, and which is obviously new in this update, and back then I used blue wool. And second of all, it obviously also didn't have the tulip mosaics in the windows here. Well, they did also have these big windows, but yeah, it didn't have the tulip mosaics. In fact, stained glass wasn't even in the game back then. I had that world like way back in version 1.2, and now we're obviously 10 versions further. So yeah, I still have that world though, so maybe I'll do a tour of it someday. Inside the building there are 13 of these little flower farms, all crammed together under one roof. They can either be used individually with these levers, or we can turn them on all together with this lever here. Now doing that does create quite a lot of lag and also a lot of noise, so I don't recommend doing this if you have a lower end computer. To show and explain to you how these farms and also how flower forest farms work, I'm only going to use this one. Now first of all, these item frames show which flowers can spawn in this particular farm, and this is where something unique to flower forest comes in. Unlike most other biomes where flowers can just spawn randomly, either through world generation or by bone mealing, in flower forest any coordinate can only ever spawn one type of flower, which results in a really cool looking gradient if you were to spawn flowers on every block inside a flower forest. A similar thing happens in plains and sunflower plains, except the coordinate only determines whether it will spawn a tulip or a non-tulip, and then the color of the tulip or the type of the non-tulip is again random. If you're interested in what the pattern inside flower forests can look like, I've left a link in the description to a video by Phoenix SC where he shows you that. So the way how the farms itself work is actually quite simple. So that lever turns on a hopper clock, which activates a dispenser underneath the grass here that dispenses bone meal and spawns the flowers and the tall grass. Then a dispenser over there activates with a water bucket, which breaks the flowers in the tall grass and puts them in a hopper underneath there. The flowers and the seeds then go through an item elevator and end up in this chest here. And then this chest here is for refilling the bone meal, for the bone meal dispenser. So with this raw farm we can harvest most of the flowers that are in the game currently. There are a few exceptions. First of all, there's the blue orchid, which only spawn in swamp biomes. I haven't built a farm for those yet, but I will do so in the future. And then there's the 2 block tall flowers and the dandelions. Now for the 2 block tall ones, which for example are the sunflowers, I already have a farm for those in my base. And for the dandelions I've also added one of these units to my base as well, in the greenhouse room, which can harvest those as well as poppies and of course seeds. I've also built a chorus farm there, but I'm not going to show you any of that in this video because this was a showcase about this greenhouse, and we are now at the end of that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.